Hello. So before I get into this, one, I had it like 5 seconds ago. Where did I put it? Where did I put you? I literally had you in my hand. Unless I put it in my pocket. Or I put it. Oh wait, no, it's here. So first, da 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 da. Yeah, you can make a minifig of yourself. So mostly you get things like a printed name, and a printed torso. The rest is sort of like you try and find heads. Where I got this is my head. This as sort of like a little thing because I wanted like a Ninjago like thing, even though it's me and I'm nowhere near ninja or anywhere near martial arts. And here's the trousers I got. I didn't know they had this blue patch on the front, but I also got this, which is a camera, two pockets, which one is a regular like button-up pocket, one's just one with a pen. My name Mad King, and then this, which has the a ace and a little like thing of I think Master Wu. I've also got the 15-year Ninjago, which was cool. So that's thing number one. You put it away now. Of course, I will acknowledge it's not going to be in the short, but I will acknowledge that that the head does not match mine. But I wanted that sort of like one eye with a glossy thing because it, even though it's on the wrong side, this is on the left, mine is on the right. My eye and having a theming for that would be fun. Anyway, the second thing is legitimately right now I don't know how the stream's gonna go. I know at the very least I actually need to put that away because that's not relevant right now. Put this away. But I don't know if I'm gonna finish the game tonight or not. I could. It's a very strong possibility that I could. I don't know if I will. So we need to keep in mind that I'm nearly near to basically getting all of the endings that are none to worry about, but definitely near the endings that I definitely need. So the one thing which I definitely would want to test is I know there's a thing around hypothetically because I know I had the thing with the Red Guard and the military, but I don't know if it gets affected if I don't have the military of naval because I have a whole reason because of that. But I'll get to that after we do all of the standard stuff. Okay. So load here. Yeah. Okay, let's just see if it works first. And then, okay, audio please. Secretary. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna mute myself, and then I'm just going to.
Is that hello? What happened? I see that's good. I can find you. Did it work? Yes. Great. Secretary, what? I overrode? Well, it's everything. This is the blue. What should start page one? You're leaving. I must not have already. So you confirm and return. I will.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is essentially the two like bad ones, but I need to get everything else first. So let's.
A radical son, not. I thought you instead. She is no man.
Okay, so lights off. Again, I haven't read any of these, so I know what they're useful.
The red, all of them. How would you do? Especially him.
Okay, so then the last one, I think I'm gonna do this one first because
this and for what ancient never asked to be just
okay, so turn that one off first. This is one of the next one.
Blue, are you ready to appraise? I am. You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that abandons your previous transgressions in the name of utility, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility, that will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul, that relentlessly seeks justice for those ignored, that will try to reconcile those two desires, that wants to understand and believes no one is beyond forgiveness, that remembers where you came from, knowing, are you certain, you will eradicate the jealous. They'll never
I
be able
don't
to
like
forgive us
this.
completely. After what Iris did, and the provisional government will end up killing each other. You will let Jerry's sacrifice be in vain. I'm afraid so.
I hate this.
If that is your wish, then so be it. Secretary, farewell, Blue. Let this threat prevail. Candy, a leader, an educator, a believer, a sister with a spine. Remember, a Jam who never saw justice. Jerry, a dreamer, a host, a martyr, a sister who would offer her hand for comfort. Remember, a Jam who never saw justice. Toffee, a historian, a student, a companion, a sister with an affinity for the spooky. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. A daughter, a friend, a lover, a youth on the surface with an insatiable appetite. Remember, a Jow who never saw justice. No one is beyond forgiveness. No one is beyond forgiveness. No one is beyond forgiveness.
Justice for Zhao. Okay. So, that is obviously bad.
Secretary, is that... Hello, I'm sorry. What happened? I see that. I confront you. Did it work? Yes, may have been. No. Secretary, what? I overrode? Well, it's everything collided. This is the blue. Watchers start future you. That was Watchers one final. You're leaving. I was not already. So, you need to confirm.
Okay.
In
This is going to be most of the time being like, skip. This is why I'm like, okay, I kind of need this for this moment. Because if not. Again, let's do the standard thing of...
I'm not that like instead.
Again, I'm going to talk about this more. I also want to do a theory and just test a couple of things. Okay. But again, until then, just gonna...
All of them? How would the permit a special? I don't believe you. Lou? Secretary, you're not. There's nothing we'll stop. Sisters, follow the door span, will you?
Okay, so all the ones I need turned off, and then the Jaws are turned on. Also, when I do my analysis, I am going to talk to the people who I know need to be on, like the Jaws and the sisters. Because for, like, these endings, they're off, and it proves that this is one of the bad endings, etc. But I will, like, go to them and be like, yeah, you can kind of see why they're useful.
Blue, are you ready to embrace your decisions? I am. You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife, that aspires to new instrument, that faces past wrongs, that stays inside, and only desires the present, finding grace in what already exists, that recognizes past contributions, and to go more slowly.
Okay, okay. We kind of had this all already.
Remember, are you certain? You desire to forget the surface. We never asked to be born. If we must live, we should make a life worth living. Does it matter if it will all end one day? If those who have lived knew safety and warmth? If that is your wish, then so be it. Thank you, Sarah. Farewell, Lou. Let this thread go quietly.
Have it before again. It's kind of interesting of it, like, slowly being nothing. Quiet, dense. As, like, slowly, one by one. Because that's what it would be like. We're stuck here forever. You can't do anything. We have no power. So we'll just slowly die. Lights out. Okay. Back up.
Secretary, is that like hello? I heard that. What happened? I see that's it. I can you did it work? Yes. May have been Secretary, what? I overrode? Well, it's in everything. This is the blue. What should start a future? That was one fine. You're leaving. I must not have already. So you need to confirm, then return, and I will make.
Okay, so here's where I made my decision. I've got an experiment that I want to do eventually, but here's the most important one. Obviously, I'm gonna go straight to you.
A radical sister who came to words later in life. I'm not going to beg, miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change. Instead, you'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough. She is an agent of change. No matter the change, and no matter the cost. Will you carry this?
I'm gonna turn it off because I feel like that. You know what? Let's keep it on because I don't know if it's the energy of like this is a person who has helped us and yet legitimately worked with the enemy, but I don't know if the army did exist, which I'm definitely not going to keep. That won't be good. I'm gonna see. I could have up here, but
Iris' mother and father, the memories of the city, always on the shore of extinction, an obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or will you carry this?
I think learning the past is important, so we're gonna keep these lights on.
The Red Guard. All of them? How would you differentiate?
The provisional government serves all sisters, especially the ones who need help.
A hammer. Both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
I feel like with you, one, we already have a bad ending. You're not good. We need to turn the lights off. And two, you just see a problem as a hammer. That is not useful. That is like, do we need security? Yes. But you are a hammer. And to see all problems as nails. You're not a bad thing, so I'm sorry. Like, maybe some of you were good people, but no.
Lou? Secretary? What are you doing? You're not serious. Baby, can you hear me? We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there. Or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
I think moving forward is what we need to do. So we need to move forwards. Again, most of it is just me just going through why I believe. Like, again, some of them are like, the Jaws, the sisters, we need them on regardless. The Red Army, probably don't.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao. We never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after. A burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
I think, like it's both. I think there's a video talking about, like, having the Irises stay, not the Irises, the Zhao type stay. One, proves that we can try and move forward, and this whole thing of forgiveness. And two, they are right. They didn't ask to be born. They didn't ask to be created. This is just a way to sort of try and sort of say, we exist. We have a right. Which is, lights on, please. Again, just gonna make my points clear. I might need to come back to that one on, but... But I love that, realistically, all the ones are not connected, except the two that contradict. Well, they contradict. Anyway.
We only ask to worship out in the open, without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this?
I'm a person who legitimately, I'm not Christian. In any shape or form. I don't believe in it. I'm not Christian in any shape or form. But besides the people who definitely take advantage of it, in, like, manipulation, there is a point of acknowledging the past. Religion was there for a reason. Could certain things be changed? Maybe. But I'm not going to talk about that. But this here, of sort of celebrating a thing openly, lights on. I only need a couple more left.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change, but with experience to spare, will you carry this?
We have to acknowledge what you've done. Because obviously if you acknowledge certain bad people from the past, that is a different topic, that is, they are bad people. But these people are not both bad people. They're good, they actually helped so much. I mean, like, maybe we need to not constantly innovate all the time. Maybe that's not a good idea. So, lights on! Okay, let me just do this, because this isn't obvious.
They've forgotten us, left us to rot. You're one of us, Blue. You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes. We can carve our own path. Starting today, you can't betray your own kind. A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together. She has only ever known fight. Will you carry this?
Because, realistically, we can move forward, I am going to say we do need justice. Lights on. But here's the thing, I'm going to say something interesting.
Prime Minister of the Provisional Government.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive. Will you carry this?
I know what you did. I know what you had to do to survive. This is a survival game. This is not me going to Noah, and I'm doing this saying my complicated feelings aside, because I have a lot, and I have been aggressive. And I am going to say this. The one thing I don't like is a liar. And you have constantly lied and manipulated. I'm sorry. Lights off. But for this one, I'm gonna keep Principal on, but
The ancient sister. Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like living in her shadow. A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
for this one, realistically, because here's my thing. Principal is just someone who has suffered and suffered upon Beth. So I don't believe she is as bad as Noah, who is a liar and plays the game manipulatively. I might actually save her for the next one, but for this one, for both of you, lights off. Also, I might have to redo it. The most situation has the thing, so I might have to do that again. So, just gonna see.
Blue, are you ready to approach your decision?
I am.
You have chosen a future that will ready the knife, that seeks new instruments, that faces past, that will capture these, that will root out the old, that will hunt treasure, that will finally be rid of those who hold on, that will continue to ignore those who have been ignored, that believes some are simply beyond forgiveness.
Which I somewhat do believe. There is a certain point of like, yeah, what you suffered is horrible. But you didn't, at some points, hurt others.
That will finally manifest vengeance for what was done a millennia ago. Are you certain? It's dangerous. You're sure? Will she listen to you?
Her fight is with the sisters from before. We are on the same side.
What about the bartender?
She clinged to the old ways too. After all this, I see that now. Wolf is right. The provisional government was a half measure. We never started anew.
Do not forget that Mo is also a sister from before.
Secretary, this is my choice. Do it.
If that is
You
your
are the-
wish, then so be it. Farewell, Lou. Let this thread be clean.
Oh, great! Great! Okay, that... I know that answer. Also, I know the red guards are in the blur, but I turned their lights off. How are you alive? Maybe Mo remade new red guards? Okay, so I just need to just quickly go through this and just do a couple of things. Be right back.
Secretary, is that
Well, hello, I remember.
what happened?
I'm more messy. That's it. I can you.
Did it work?
Yes. Later. And
Secretary, what?
I
Overrode?
well, it's everything good. This is Blue. What should I feature? That was one fun.
You're leaving.
I must not have read this.
So,
You confirm. Then, and I will.
Okay, so let's just go ahead. I just need to just cut the...
Instead, she had known that millions.
Go all the way back because I can come back to you.
I meant
do what you? That's what I'm
and it really.
Okay, then let's turn your one off.
Living will you?
Okay, so these ones we're going to turn off. Surprisingly, I'm not turning many off because, but obviously, the jars and sisters I need, but acknowledging past and acknowledging the past that people have made, like either people who built up or people of old religions, I feel like both have their place. You, however, I literally,
The provision is special.
I can't keep you on. You have to turn off. So goodbye. Okay, let me just check. Yeah, the 4 lights are off, but the rest is fine.
Blue, are you ready to embrace your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the night
Okay.
that aspires, that faces past wrong, that seeks to pursue, that recognizes path, that allows for comfort, that knows some, that relents, that believes some, or that remembers where you. Are you certain? The ancient sister's sin will finally be eradicated. She has hid all her life. She can finally rest in oblivion. Maybe some people are truly beyond forgiveness.
She needs to go. Otherwise, certain sisters will rally behind her again. She had her chance to do what was right. She chose to hold tightly.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue. Let this thread be unburdened.
Okay, so first things first. Okay, first flashlight, but first, no, not that. I'm going to say over you. Okay, and then I'm going to load you. There is a reason.
Secretary, is that
Blue. Hello. I remember. I'm sorry.
what happened?
I see that's like if you come in.
Did it work?
Yes. And
Secretary, what?
I overrode while it's everything. This is Blue. Which is what page that was one file.
You're leaving.
I must not have already.
So,
You need to confirm. And I will.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this one quickly, I just want to do this so that I can get a couple of things, and also this.
I'm not. I thought instead she had known that millions.
The thing is, here's my argument why I'm doing a certain thing. One, I want to make an argument what I'm doing here.
all of them?
The provisional is special.
Okay, so one, why am I not turning Noah for this? Because the whole thing with this is I need to keep Principal on. But in my opinion, if I keep Principal on, knowing what she's done, I can't do the same with Noah. So with my heart, because I have to keep Principal on for the red ending, I can't turn off Noah. Because of a similar ideology. In my opinion, Principal is beyond forgiveness. I'm sorry, but what she did does not get excused by what she had done to her. She manipulated and tricked Blue and had her eventually die for this thing, and had how many other people, bartender included, die. Noah tricked and manipulated people, which she had because of her own thing of survival, and you did see a thing with bartender of her actually having some sort of emotion. But because I'm saving Principal, who did far worse, I can't say turn off Noah. But realistically, I feel like both should have rest. You did so much wrong. I'm always willing to believe that people are beyond forgiveness. I can't with those two. I'm sorry. But anyway, this is just so I can save, and hopefully this works.
Blue, Are you ready to appraise your decisions?
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside.
Okay, let me just.
That are you? You will forgive Principal for everything she's done. Sisters may rally to old power.
Secretary, she's been running for so long. Afraid of Iris. Afraid of us. A single moment defined her whole life. She deserves a chance at forgiveness.
I agree, but at the same time, I can't.
We all do.
If that is your wish,
Oh, that's probably
then
cool.
so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Lou. Let this thread know true grace.
Okay, because obviously my honest answer is in the other one, I'm still gonna save this. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if these two are different. In a way. It should, because it does have different timestamps. Save, let me just. Yeah, this has 710, this has 716. So I feel like they should have differences. And also, here's where it gets to the long part. I know I don't need to talk to everyone, but I want to. So that's why I'm like question mark the end, because I don't know if overall I will like move up, and there's a lot of people to talk to. I want to fully. It's not like I'm being like, oh, I'm being forced. Twist my arm, why don't you? But I feel like because this whole point here is choice, I'm gonna see what this takes me. Also, I might need to go back to the other save point. That's why I didn't save over it again, because
I never had the chance to thank you for coming with me. Tell me, what do you know of this place?
We all came from here.
In a sense, yes. In another sense, we all came from somewhere else, too. This was just a stop along the way, as is every place. I return every year, usually alone.
The others didn't want to come. There's no need to go back, they said.
Well, you came all this way. Go on and make yourself useful. I'm sure my sisters will be happy to meet someone fresh.
okay, the red ending. Let's talk to you. No, actually, I can't. Okay, where do I get out? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, I need to know where they are. I know where probably Fixer is. Oh. Oh. There's something here.
Here lies a stoic gnome who listened smartly to every story she was told. And you were my trusted and burdened. You are safe to be soft now, Peggy Grace. Soft is nice.
So Noah still died, which kind of tracks. Oh, where does Noah go? That's why I'm like, I don't know if this will be the end, because realistically there's a lot. Okay, so they're going this way. that? Yeah. Looking this way. What's this way? Nothing on the floor. Okay. So you end there. Anything? No, I don't think there's anything here. So, why? There's nothing on the floor there. Yeah, I think I need to go there. That's the next one to pick up. I think I might all go to the same spot. Also, this is like a... I don't know how long this is. But, yeah. I think healer's there. Wait, what's above me? Oh yeah, there's something above me. What's the healer's bit? It's not that far. I'm gonna go to that bit later, and if it goes to the same one. I thought it was gonna be like, is this open?
Here lies a flawed, infallible healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon. Despite my efforts, your days were full of feeling. You were the most human of us all. Becky Grace. I'm a big fan. What's it like to be a legend?
I think it's the same. Where does she go after this? If it's like going in a similar... Oh, wait, no, it's going this way. Oh, let's see. That's what Noah's looking at. Noah's looking at healer. And also, yes, I do know Noah's called the provisional something, something, something. But I am not going to worry too much about that. Ah, shoot, one more. Oh, where's the other? Yeah, I think BB... Actually, it's not dead, because all of them have grades, so it could be just they're all somewhat dead. I don't know if like BB like died, because it sounded like she could be dead. Oh, here's something, and then he fixes a little bit down there.
Here lies an army of bewildered and brainwashed sisters. I knew each of you by name. May you forgive what had to be done. Becky Grace. I'm not very good with names.
Oh, all of them are up here, so I don't know if they go down, because that would be... Just check. If no one's downstairs, that'd be interesting if, like, the top shows who is dead and the bottom who is alive. Yeah, there's none down here as far as I can tell, so that's interesting. So it's like basically a fragment of the past. But I think Figs is this way. How many people are left? BB, which is the other side, and and Watcher. I don't know what's gonna happen to Watcher, because I'm pretty sure Watcher was already dead, but... Let's see. Fixer should... Oh, wait, is Fixer not here? I was mistaken. Oh, there's one... Oh, no, I think that's healer. One in between, so I don't know where that is. So I'm gonna go to this one first. And then there's one in BB's room, so I'm just gonna go... Wait, is there one in BB's room? Yeah, I feel like there's one in that direction, and I can see one here, so I'm gonna go to those two.
Here lies a terrorist, Blue, who would lose herself in the dreams of others and found a lifetime of solace in tastes and bitters. You found your own footing. We still have much to talk about. Becky Grace. It's always nice to have someone to talk.
So that's blue, and blue goes down that way, and I'm assuming with the others. So I'm just gonna quickly. Ooh, wait. Let's just double check. There's someone in there. Who is in this one? Aha, I feel like this could be Watchers. Yeah, don't be surprised. Oh, wait. Is this not Watchers? Or am I just doing it at the wrong angle? Probably. Aha!
Here lies a watcher without grace or graciousness. You were my fault. You were my favorite. May you be your own now. Becky Grace. I don't think it's anyone's fault. She's my favorite too.
I love she's like reading it from there. She's like, yeah, she's my favorite. So where's Watcher? But why am I here? Here we go. Which is so weird to sort of see both blue and here. Oh, do they interact? That's the one thing I would like to see. If they interact before. Oh, this is interesting. There's like a moment between like that they're sort of like looking at each other, which is interesting. So those two are up there, which is really fun. And there's the red guard. Is that one of them? Where Fixer? Yeah, I need to find Fixer. That's the one that I haven't found yet. I have no idea what that is. Hence why I was like, I don't know how long this segment's gonna be. And I'm gonna sort of like check over it with the blue ending, even though some of these are going to be the same. Most of the thing will be the length problem. So.
Here lies a bang bang fire with clumsy wandering roots who fought the gun and lost. Let your hands be clean now. You are swimming. Becky Grace. Alpine's cat is here.
That's. Wait, hers is not on, so I think she did die. Like you could tell, like the other one. These are off. The other ones are in their colors. She does not have colors. She does look like she's having fun though. So off black must not be that bad. Yeah, yeah. She basically jumps 3 stories. I think she's not alive. Because if she wasn't, she's not now. Unless, like, that's just, like, she's just built different. Both literally and figuratively. I'm just gonna see how they react. Also, is there watching blue here? Yeah, she's not reacting to her. I don't think. Yeah, she might have been dead. Which, to be fair, that is kind of valid. She was kind of like shocked. Okay, where is? I think the next one's that way. So then, Okay, let's see. I need to go around this first and then I'll deal with it. Okay. The one thing I do like about this is basically forgiveness for both Fixer, not Fixer, Noah. Ooh. They actually came down. Right down here. Is there anyone? Is there anything? Is there anything down here? Are they up there? That'd be interesting if they went up there. I don't think they would have. Oh! Accidentally found this. Also, what the? Okay.
Here lies a reckless fixer who you loved too much. May you let the broken things be broken. Peggy Grace. Love too much. Maybe I will grow up to be just like her.
Return to principal. Okay. Oh, she's sitting down. I love that. That's actually interesting. Watcher's below us. So she has a moment like watching Watcher, and I think then talking to her probably. I don't know. Yeah, she has an interaction with her hair, which is interesting. Where did she go from there? Unless she disappeared? I don't think so. That'd be very interesting. Where did she go? Did she go this way? Very much could. I feel like that's all of them. Let me just stop a second and then yeah, it's just basically principal as far as like yeah, nothing lit up. I think to the right of us right about now. So if I just no, it's not. Oh wait, it should be. So I feel like yeah, it's right there. I should yeah, there she is. She's right in front of us. Just need to get there. I'm gonna do one thing quickly. Boy, let's actually see. Who's this? There's a remaining here.
Here lies a child who was made into a monster and a mother. You were the hardest to forgive. I still dream of you. Peggy Grace. Every mother was a child once.
Anything change? I don't know about anything.
My memory isn't what it used to be. But in the fractures, something new takes place. The past is always changing, isn't it?
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
There was a time when I took care of them. Then, for a while, they took care of me. And now it's my turn again. It's as simple as that.
I'm glad I came.
There's one more sight I want you to see. There is a cave where water used to part. Please, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's go there. But first, I'm just gonna quickly visit her and see. Oh no, this is the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I think it should be. It's not here. It should be near him. Obviously, the one thing I'm gonna do before I finish is I'm just gonna double check my save thing worked. If it didn't, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll be like, okay, I'm just going to do a thing.
Here lies a small-minded child and was born from the dirt of revolution and smiled through long days of cherry picking and horticulture. You are still the most beautiful thing I've seen. I follow you now, Peggy Grace.
Oh, there's more. That means there's more of these things around. I need to do this. I'm gonna do a sweep off the bit. Oh. I want to just double check about something because I might find
Here
it.
lies my harm and hateful beloved. Only you knew me. Let us begin again. Peggy Grace. Over and over.
The youngest remains. I love that they're sort of like, in a way, because Principal is around. Ooh. I don't think I have time to look around.
Mother once told me, take what you wish and leave the rest. A strange one she was. Anything you care to leave? I can't promise I'll look after it, though. Forever is a long time, understand? So,
I'd like to leave a picture.
I see. A nostalgic type, like me. Why?
A friend.
Ah, very good. Find a spot.
You're staying behind?
Forgive me, I'm one for lingering. But you, are you ready to go?
I am.
You'll be back again? Maybe I'll write one for you. No worries. I'll see you on the other side.
We're at the surface. That's good. Hey, we don't need masks anymore. Oh. Aww. One of the two endings. Complete the game. Alright. So I'm gonna say this here. I like this game. I absolutely love this game. And even though technically it's not the end, there's another ending. I need to get back to it. I don't think there's a. Oh, I can't do anything. Yeah. Look at the voice actors. Definitely look through this. I like this game. I know there's a person who's talking about the psychology of like some of the endings, like the really interesting like things about it. I'm like, is this a game? No. And it's kind of like valid because you could make the argument that you can't fail at all. And because of that, the idea of like, because of that, you don't really, there's not really a bad thing I kind of get. So that means like there's not really like gaming is kind of like creating an interaction. For me, it's thinking about it. It's the thinking, it's the understanding of this. There is another game coming out. It hasn't come out yet of theirs. I have got something coming up. But if I'm gonna like redo it and sort of like look at the choices I can make in the other timeline, I might not look at all of the graves because that was the youngest. Also, I love that they had the helmet for like the first game, and they have like these helmet dynamics. So like the Sunset Vision has one of the like, which I think looks like the Fixer's helmet. I think it's really amazing. Anyway, I am excited for their new game coming out. Looks amazing. I am excited to see what will come up. There's one more of this. I might try and look for some of the graves in the other timeline. Oh, no. Okay. So I think I probably have got all the endings. Might check on that. Again, this is amazing. So cool. The one thing which I do like that there's a couple of ones where I was like, you can't see anything, which I've already done. Either in this one or in the last one where I started doing, the endings. I kind of had a feeling that this kind of would. Pets, very important. Those are the companies. Load. I think realistically, I'm not gonna save. I'm just gonna end, which is gonna be like you're losing the save point. Actually, I might save because that kind of wastes the whole start of the video being like, we're gonna go back up and do all of this again. Actually, do you know what? Let's just X. I'm gonna check when I get back next week. Do you know what the thing is? I think that means I have all but one. Do you know what the one is? That's the blue option where I don't forgive her. Yeah, the blue one. So I am right for putting a question mark. Because, again, I didn't know I was going to finish. And the next one will be kind of a bit shorter with a couple of stuff. But because I wanted to do a couple other things, and I did want to talk to everyone, because I think that's fun. So yeah. I like this game. It's really fun. And with the next one, we're gonna do not red, but blue. And that's gonna be exciting. I am gonna be really happy for that. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be really chaotic. And it will be the end. And I might do a bit of talking more about my feelings about it because I feel like that's fitting. Also, I am going to acknowledge one thing. You might have noticed in today and the next one, there's a scratchy one that was going to replace it today. It's not because I have next week. That would be like the first 40 minutes of it. I'm going to be talking about that. And if I succeed, if not, I won't. Because I don't know if it glitches out or something. I'm also going to again check if I'm missing any of the graves. I don't think I am. Like, there might be some stuff because I feel like there's one for probably Mob. Probably not. But I do think it's fun. I also think it's hilarious that if you save Mob but don't have the Red Army is there? But I'm not gonna cause a whole fuss being like, well, the Red Army shouldn't be there. You can make an argument that she just made a second Red Army. It's a simple thing, it's fine. But the one thing which I like, definitely with all of this, is that choice. I know a lot of people like, there's a lot of choices before and earlier on that could impact it in certain ways. And I definitely like it. I'm definitely gonna I think I might rename it Option Red or something like that because I feel like that's a fun option. I only did the end question mark to sort of like be like, is this over? Why can't I move on? But that means next time, legitimately, I know that I'm not going to have 1,500 days. Like next week will be the last week. There is literally no more of it left. Also, I think it's more fitting ending it on 20, which is more of a me thing because I ended Watcher on a 10 and I'm ending Blue Story on a 10. Not really relevant. I don't know who we are, but I like the idea that we're left into mystery. We're just either we could be an Irish type, we could be a Jow type. I like it. Legitimately, I will talk about my feelings between both this ending and the last ending next week because that's where I can do that more because I don't know about blue. I don't know about that choice. It is fun. It is interesting, and I definitely like it. I am excited. This is insane. We're going into another choice. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed, for one, Compass tomorrow. And two, next week being the end. I thought it was going to be this week, but the ending's longer than I thought. Finding everyone, which would be easier now that I kind of know where people are. So yeah, I'll double check if I found all the endings. If not, I might try and like zoom around the first ending and be like, I need to find these people. Ah! But yeah, I hope you enjoy. I have a TikTok and YouTube account. I have a Twitch as well. If you wouldn't mind following all of those, that would be amazing. I have a Patreon for £1 and £10 a month. That'll be in the credits before and afterwards. I hope you enjoy. I hope you like this video. And good night.